up, guys? I wanted to get this video started today. I got my energy up. All right, welcome back to this channel. Thank you for the continued support. I've been away for a couple days. We've been busy. I got so many things going on to try to build this business. If you're new here, we've owned this grocery store for just over 4 years now, and our channel's all about personal finance and building a small business. If you're into that, this channel may be something you enjoy. Please hit the like button. It really helps us grow and get to other people. Oh, and here we have Felicia. She's doing the honey and applesauce. Every Monday I make a video and she stocks the shelves. Is that a fair trade? Comment down below if that's a fair trade. So, there's been a lot going on in the last few weeks. We're trying to get our store up on Uber Eats. We have the website being built out for online ordering. And the biggest announcement today is I actually started a coffee company. This channel is truly all about small business, and every dime we've made on this channel, I reinvested it into this coffee company that I want to introduce you guys and show you a little bit more about and how much it costed to start, and everything we're kind of going through to really build it out. We're really into, reinvesting and really taking our creation to the next level. And I think this was the next step for this store, to get our coffee and our roasted beans into other stores around the city and possibly around Canada, and hopefully through this channel if anybody's interested. It's not 100% ready yet, so if you want to order like 50 pounds right now, I can't do that, but yeah, we can do that next month or in the next 2 weeks. It's really getting close. It's been a lot of work and it's been hectic, but I think I can manage both. I think both will do good, and they'll just grow together, just like this channel's grown with this store. So let's keep that going. Let's get into how this all started and why it started, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so to be completely transparent with you, in 2021, this channel made about $3,500. And to be honest with you, I'm really happy with that. Just making these videos was enough to really get me motivated. I love making these videos, and to get that bonus money just from constantly, uploading and, engaging with you guys and providing, the inside scoop on this small business, and kind of just giving my opinion on, easier paths to take with, starting your own business has led me to this kind of bonus monetary side of it that I wanted to reinvest and show you what even a small amount of money can do, and hopefully build into a legit full-on business just like this store. So I really wanted to put my money where my mouth is, and $3,500 isn't really a lot of money to start a business. So I started like a low-risk business that was connected to this store already. I already have a customer base, and if we come out with a product, there's already loyal customers that we'll at least try it out once. And we're pretty well connected in the city, where customers kind of got to know our name. So if they see our product at another store, they may pick it up, they may try it, it may lead them back into this store. It's all very well connected, and I think it just made the most sense to expand into this. And we didn't have to put too much money into it. There will be more money that we have to reinvest into the coffee business, but you know what? I think it was the right move, and it's pretty much thanks to you guys who keep viewing this channel and liking and subscribing and commenting that we were able to show you another side of starting and growing and owning a small business. So yeah, let me show you the product. I'll be right back here. This isn't the final product. It's just like kind of a protege, we'll say, prototype. Okay, to give you an idea, and this probably will show you exactly what our store's name is. I know I haven't done that in a while. I'm just going to do this unofficially. I'm going to make a whole video about where our store's at, the store name and all that. We kind of kept it low key for a while because we do talk a lot about financing. But this is the store's blend that we're using. This is our store's blend. We only sell it here. But this isn't going to be our brand. We're branching off from our store, kind of going a little bit different, a little bit more on the entrepreneur kind of niche with our coffee. So it's going to be a bag like this more, but in between this, it's hard to explain, but if you put a bag in the middle of my two hands, mesh these two together, you get our coffee, product and the, the sizing and everything. So yeah, take these two, put them together, and you get the bag of coffee that we're going for. Now you're probably wondering, why coffee and how we're going to compete. We're not trying to compete. We're in the specialty coffee industry, and yes, it's very competitive. People, drink the same coffee their whole life and don't change. So we're excited to announce that this business is probably opening in about 2 weeks from now. I'm going to tell you one tidbit of information that always happens. If you think it's 2 weeks, it's usually 4 weeks. If you think it's $3,000, it's $6,000. What I'm telling you is everything takes twice as long and double the money when you're in business. Just in retrospect, keep that in mind, because that's exactly what happened with us with this store. And the coffee business slowly has other additional fees here and there, and it took a lot longer than I already assumed. So we invested about $3,500 into this coffee business. I assume it's going to take another $1,500 to really finalize the product the way we wanted. There's been a lot of taste testing, a lot of coffee. We were trying, to find the perfect roast that we wanted. You really realize that you're not supposed to actually drink the coffee when you're tasting coffee. Just kind of, put it in the mouth, feel it. Wow, it sounds weird. And then spit it out. Wow, that sounds really weird. But yeah, and I know it goes without saying that we're already so busy with this business. How can we tackle something else? But I really, found that we got really comfortable and stagnant with this store. And I always try to tell, people going into business and entrepreneurship that once you get comfortable, you're already losing. You already start kind of letting things slide, and the quality isn't 100% the same anymore, because you just kind of know that your customers will keep coming, and you don't really have that same passion for growth anymore. So I completely, wanted to diversify exactly what we offer and branch out the name of this store a little more. And this business won't be 24/7 like my store is, because we're working with the right people now. We're not trying to do everything ourselves. We hired the right people to do what we needed for this coffee business, and that's exactly what we needed, because after 4 years I realized you really can't do everything yourself. You want to save money here and there by just doing it yourself, or people don't know what, you don't think people know what to do if you don't watch them 100% of the time. But at the end of the day, you really need to find the right people to put in the right spots and get the job done. And that's exactly kind of why this coffee business is so new to us, and we're really excited to start it. So you're probably saying, how are you going to compete with all the other coffees out there? People drink, the same coffee their whole lives and don't change. We've noticed in our store, by selling the coffee that we sell, that it takes about 6 months to a year for a certain coffee brand that is good quality coffee to catch on. Now, we've had brands that never caught on. We have had brands that caught on a little quicker with our customers. And we've had, things that kind of just started out great and fell off. And we're really focusing on the quality of the coffee and kind of the, being a specialty store, we want a specialty coffee, a little bit of a higher end, roast. And we're really hoping to get that niche market that we've built with this store into the coffee industry and really kind of scale it up from there. We're not in any rush. We know this is going to take time. We know it's going to take more money than our starting investment. And that's just the way business works. It's going to take a lot of time and patience to get your coffee, into the hands of loyal customers that keep repeating the purchase. And that's what you need. You need a product that is consumable, where people just keep coming back and back and back. And people drink a coffee 2, 3, 4 times a day. So just think of that as a subscription model, if you will, and a reoccurring revenue that is just added on to the store that we've already built. So you figure coffee is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Are the big players, satisfying every single person who, drinks coffee? Or is there room for a few more little guys like me who are trying to build a new brand? Most people will say those companies will crush us, we'll go to zero. But I I want to take the risk on this. I want to give this a chance. And if it, even does, 10,000 in sales the first year, I'm really not going to complain. I know that these things will take time, and I know, with a small investment, I can expect, a business that does, $500,000 in sales in the first few years, because usually it takes quite a bit of money to get something big going that takes off just like that. Like even this store, for example, we spent almost $100,000 to outfit it, and the first year we did about $400,000 in sales. It's relative usually to how much you invest and how much you're going to be making in sales the first few years, right? And there's probably small bootstrap companies that started in their garage, and then after 5-10 years they're full-fledged corporations. But just understand that I know that this isn't going to blow up in 6 months to a year. I know this is a long waiting game, and I know the competition with coffee. But what I'm understanding is, how much coffee is consumed. It may be one of the most consumed products in the world at this point. And I think between the store here and the stores in this city that we're already well connected with, and this YouTube channel, as well as some, social media marketing, that we can build some sort of actual decent brand here that does okay for it. So to give you an idea how competitive coffee is, even in this store that's, just a small mini market, we've had about 15 to 20 different coffee businesses start up, and maybe 5 have made it where they stuck on the shelves because I feel as an owner they actually sell. Obviously our personal brand does the best. We do very good with this brand, but we're branching off from that into just a better, higher quality coffee. You're going to see that in the next video. This brand does very good, and there's a few other brands in the store that did good for a while. Some of them fell off, and we don't really carry them anymore because if they don't sell, I don't have room on the shelves for them. It's such a small store, and I can't carry every product. And unfortunately, if they don't sell, there's really no point in them being here. So even in this store, I'm telling you, maybe over the 4 years, we've had about 20 different coffee businesses, and 4 or 5 have succeeded. So even just looking at the chances of success in a small store like this is 20%, maybe even less sometimes. So it goes to show you that, okay, people are drinking tons of coffee, but you really have to find a way to stand out and build a brand and find loyal customers that will consume the product, so the stores keep your product on the shelves. It really only makes sense. And I think being on this side where I purchase from other coffee businesses, I kind of know the angle that customers are looking for. I've sold so much coffee over the last 4 years, it's crazy. So we're taking all that knowledge and putting it into our own. So at this point, what we're doing is we're coming up with the labels, the graphics, the roasts we like, the kind of the blends we're going with, the labels, the names of each blend that we're going with, and basically building it from there. We're at the final stages of all that. Next would be our website creation, which is also in the final stages, and then finally getting the product into our store and into other stores would be where we're headed to next. We eventually will be kind of doing some social media marketing to push traffic towards our coffee and hopefully building a loyal following. That's where we're at right now. We're looking at completing and opening this business in the next 2 weeks, and then you'll be the first to know. And if anyone's willing to try it, maybe we can do a customer appreciation where we discount the coffee or something, but I'm not sure yet. I really have to see how the numbers are looking, and if everything makes sense, I'm hoping we can really get something going.
Hey guys, so I am back here for a second. I actually wanted to interrupt Ray because I know he would go on and on and on and on about this, and you guys have to go on with your day and we have to go on with ours. But I am very excited for our coffee brand. I think it's going to do really well, and I think it just makes sense as a branch off from our business. Ray and I both love coffee, more so me more than him, but I just think that it makes the most sense for us. And of course we have one way we can sell it, which will be in our store. So I am just looking forward to it, and we can't wait to show you guys all the packaging and things like that once all the finer details are done. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it, and we do read all your comments even if we can't get back to them. So please leave comments, like, subscribe, you know the drill, and we'll see you next week.